Welcome to In the Know with the Stafford SO, a podcast presented by the Stafford County Sheriff's Office in Virginia that brings you the stories of the men and women who work tirelessly to keep our community safe each day. With In the Know with the Stafford SO, you'll find out what life is really like behind the law enforcement badge. Thank you for listening and thank you for your support.
Hello and welcome to In the Know with the Stafford SO. I am Kathy Volbrecht, your host for today. Thank you for tuning in. Usually I have somebody else here with me on the podcast, but because we are participating in social distancing, I'm coming to you from my home. What I'd like to do is give you a quick overview of some of the things that the Stafford Sheriff's Office has been doing in response to the coronavirus crisis. First, you should know that the men and women of the Stafford Sheriff's Office are working hard to keep you safe in the community. If you have an emergency, we ask you to continue to dial 911 immediately. Our dispatch center remains fully staffed, and a dispatcher will take your call and get you assistance as soon as possible. To report an incident or crime by phone, please call 540-658-4400. You may also report an incident or a crime by clicking on the Forms and Resources tab on the Sheriff's Office website at staffordsheriff.com and then click on Report a Crime or Incident. We have closed the lobby of the Ford T. Humphrey Public Safety Building to keep the coronavirus from spreading. However, if you have driven to the building and you have access to a cell phone, you may still call us at 540-658-4400 and a communications officer will give you further instructions. If you are at the Ford T. Humphrey Public Safety Building and you do not have access to a cell phone, you may pick up the receiver on the phone that is on the wall in the vestibule of the building, and a communications officer will give you further instructions. We are providing assistance to the community in many ways. For our elderly citizens and those with underlying health conditions, we have deputies available to pick up and deliver medicine and basic necessities to those citizens who cannot leave their homes. If you are an elderly Stafford County resident or know someone who could use a helping hand, please call us at 540-658-4400. With everyone working from home these days, we want to make sure that you are taking the proper safety precautions, especially when working online. Please be aware of phishing emails. These are emails in which the scammer attempts to steal sensitive information by tricking you into opening an email, an instant message, or a text message, and then sometimes they ask for banking information or other sensitive information. We ask you to please review your emails carefully for spelling mistakes and grammatical errors. These are clues that the email is from a fake source. Don't click on any links contained in the emails unless you are completely sure they are legitimate. We were also informed of a scam involving Centara Healthcare and in-home coronavirus testing. Someone is calling people at home claiming to represent Centara and offered a home visit for a coronavirus test. After being notified about the scam, Centara reported the incident to law enforcement and issued a news release stating that the scammer had no association with Centara and that no one from Centara will call and ask to come to your home to conduct a coronavirus test. With stimulus checks arriving in bank accounts now, we are also asking you to be aware of another scam involving cyber criminals representing the IRS. These scammers want to steal personal information, such as bank account information, from stimulus payment recipients, which they then use to steal money from the unsuspecting victims. The IRS has issued a statement asserting that scammers are preying on vulnerable taxpayers who are unaware of how the payments will reach them. We'd like to remind you that the IRS will not contact you by telephone, email, social media, or text message asking for personal information. If you do receive a call, please hang up. You can visit the IRS website for more information at irs.gov. Also, the IRS deadline for taxes has been extended to July 15th. Scammers are also impersonating the IRS and asking for your tax payment in the form of gift cards. Remember, reputable businesses and organizations will never demand payment in the form of a gift card. Another thing we want to remind you about is to please lock your vehicles. We've noticed a recent uptick in reports regarding larcenies from vehicles. This could be because many people are working from home and not having to drive around as much. Please remember to lock your vehicles and do not store any of your valuables inside. Lastly, we would like to thank everyone in our community who has come to us with donations these last few weeks. We have received cleaning supplies, face masks, and meals, as well as snacks. Thank you. Your gratitude means so much to us. We also want to recognize our incredible staff at the animal shelter and the community members who have opened their doors to our shelter animals and adopted most of them. The shelter is almost empty at this time, but our inventory is constantly changing. If you are interested in finding out what animals are available for adoption these days, please call the Stafford County Animal Shelter at 658-7387, and our staff will be happy to assist you. For the latest on Stafford's response to the coronavirus, please visit our website at staffordsheriff.com. On behalf of Stafford Sheriff David Decatur and all the men and women of the Stafford County Sheriff's Office, thank you for your generosity, your support, and your words of encouragement. We know that these are difficult days, but we know that we are in this together, and we will get through this together. Once again, I am Kathy Volbrecht with In the Know with the Stafford SO. Thank you for listening, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you for listening to In the Know with the Stafford SO. This podcast is produced by members of the Sheriff's Office and is one more way we connect with our community. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Visit our website at staffordsheriff.com for details about our social media channels as well as events where you can meet our staff. Thank you for your support.